part 2 of the summer event has been data mined, and we are here to discuss this today. I just want to say this is a data mine, so it's actually not officially shown in game yet. If you would like to avoid spoilers, of course this video will have spoilers for part 2 of the summer event, as well as something about Astral raids. So if you don't want to be spoiled about these, I'll discuss the Astral raid thing last, so I guess you could skip that if you want. But if you don't want to be spoiled on these, just don't watch the video, really. So again, all this information will be showed on August 12th, on the reset time around there. So do not worry too much, it'll be here soon. Also, I just want to say the Datamine should be courtesy of, I believe, Xanax. So Xanax has done the Datamine. Without further ado, let's actually begin discussing the Datamine. So first and foremost, what is the summer event called? So the banner of the summer events, you know how we always get like a banner for it? The banner of the summer events in Japanese is actually called Melodious Summer. So I'm going to throw that on the bottom. And then at the top, it is actually called, I believe, Crescendo. So, no, it's a crescendo of courage. Crescendo, what does that even mean? It's a crescendo of courage. Okay, so there we go. And they're both honestly sound okay, but I like the Japanese one better. So, I don't know. I just feel like the Japanese one makes more sense, like a melodious summer, other than a crescendo of courage. I don't know. Is that just me? Am I the only one that thinks that way? It looks cool though. Like the design for it itself. There's really not too much to discuss there other than the name. I personally like the Japanese name better, but oh well. What you gonna do? The localization team did what they felt best. I don't know, why couldn't they just leave it the same? Also, and why is it in English if it's the Japanese name? I don't know. I really have no idea. But yeah, that's the thing. Of course, it does feature Siren because Siren is the big name. Now, I'm actually gonna have a lot of discussion here on the next part of it. So let's actually discuss the preview thing for it. So right here it says, boom. Hey guys, Siren's here to brighten your day. Everyone's pitching in to build a stage for my big show, and I am like so stoked. I know lots of folks are scared of me, but I won't let that hold me back. I can't wait to see you in the front row. Coming soon to Dragalia Lost, a crescendo of courage. The summer is just getting started. So there's a lot to discuss here on this thing. First of all, summer event part 2. I told you guys it was coming. A lot of people did not believe me. I told you it was gonna come. Summer part 2. They literally said in the notice, part 2 of summer will come. So this is part 2 of summer. We're likely going to be getting a banner with this. However, as you can see, those two units are not really banner units. First of all, Cleo on the right is wearing her normal outfit. That's normal healing Cleo that we all have for free. That's obviously not going to be on the banner. And then on the left, we have Siren. Now, Siren is actually wearing a different outfit from, usual Siren. So I'll go ahead and put up a picture of usual Siren. Just for comparison's sake, so you can see them both side by side. That's not her usual outfit. So that either means two things. So first of all, that can be an alternate outfit for her, just like how Ellie has different alts. This can be an alt for Siren. So Ellie has like 2 alts, and there's a lot of adventures with alts. We just got our Summer Stealth alt, so this could be a Siren alt. This Siren alt could actually be a dragon, or it could be a dragon is what Siren is, so it could be a dragon, just like Jean d'Arc has 2 alts that are both dragons, or Silk has 2 alts that are both dragons. So this could be another dragon Siren, or it could actually be an adventurer, because I don't know, she looks like an adventurer. Is that just me? Like, I really feel like she's an adventurer, but I don't know, because I don't know, I feel like she's a dragon usually, but maybe this one is an adventure. I really have no idea. It doesn't make too much sense for this one to be an adventure, but that's what a lot of people on Reddit are actually saying. And I would love for it to be an adventure, I think an adventure Siren would be amazing, because personally, I don't really like pulling for, specifically for dragons. If I get them, cool, but I'm not going to pull specifically for them if they're dragons. It would be really weird to have 2 Siren dragons, back to back. So that's the main reason I feel like they would actually include, an adventurous Siren this time. And if they do an adventurous Siren, it would actually probably be kind of like how Golem Mim is, how she transforms into herself. So that would make a lot of sense. I'm just curious as to what weapon type she would be, because we haven't really seen her hold a weapon, I don't think. Maybe she would be like a wand or something, because she sings, or maybe she heals. I don't know. I don't think she would heal, because that would be really weird. So probably some sort of offensive thing. She does have skill damage up on her thing, so maybe she's a wand. That would make some sense. She's not a wand. I can't see her using a dagger. I can't see her using a sword. I can't see her using an axe. So I can't really see her using a blade either. I can't really see her using a lot of weapon types. So I really feel like she's either a wand or a bow, maybe a staff, you know. So healing, I really don't know. She's gonna be one of those if she is an adventurer. So I don't know. It's gonna be really interesting. But you do have to keep in mind, just because she is on the front, that does not mean that she's 100% getting an alt, because we have had lots of events previously, like the Valentine's Confections event, where, you know, we had alts of Cleo and Ellie on the fronts, and they didn't actually have an alt in game. So keep it in mind that we're not always going to be guaranteed to get an alt, but something about Valentine's Confection was that was actually kind of like a story event, whereas this is a normal facility event. I'm pretty sure every single facility event we had, you know, the cover adventures were actually in the banners. So that is something to keep in mind, as well as, you know, those were two story characters. Story characters always get alts in whatever event they're partaking in. So it's just a couple things to note. Of course, we have had story events since, I don't believe. So we can't really be too sure about story events either. But anyways, just because she's on the cover doesn't mean that she's going to get an alt that's pullable. We're going to have to wait until the banner information is released, because, again, the banner information itself has not been released just yet. So we're going to have to wait until, the 12th. Reset time, you know, depending on the time zone, it might be somewhere else until we actually get more information on the banners, because this is just about the event itself. So that's really all I have to say about this part. Let's actually hop into the next thing, which is the it's basically showing that this is a facility event. So, you know, part 1 was a raid event, part 2 is a facility event. Again, just like I predicted, not trying to brag, but I got everything right, you know. So gather glam shells and use them to upgrade the seabed stage. Use the seabed stage to power up adventurers that wield daggers or bows. So this is actually huge. Daggers or bows. Everybody has been wanting buffs for daggers and bows, and it's finally here. We're finally getting something for them. Granted, you know, this isn't really the buff we wanted, because this doesn't fix anything for themselves. It just gives them more HP and attack by, like, I think it's 8%, right? That's what the event buildings do. So I don't know. I don't think this is the buff we were looking for. So I still hope that they kind of buff them in some way. I'm not really sure how, but I really hope they buff them in some other way, because this is not a real fix. This is just like a temporary fix. I do like how they're changing facilities to, you know, go towards weapon types. And also, I do want to mention, it says daggers or bows, but it means daggers and bows. You know, it ups them both. I'm pretty sure it means it ups them both. I mean, we won't know for sure until it's released, but it should up them both. It just says or because there's no adventurer that uses both daggers and bows. You know, there's no adventurer that uses 2 weapons. So that's why it says daggers or bows. And yeah, so this should up them by, again, 8.5%, I believe, something like that. So it's a pretty nice boost. But again, it's not going to be all or end all or whatever, but it's just a pretty nice boost to have. If you're using daggers or bows, it is going to help you out just a little bit, because daggers and bows, like I said, they are the 2 worst weapon types in the game, which is really unfortunate. So yeah, that's all I'd say about this one. But I do want to mention that this event will run again from the 13th to the 22nd. So it's going to last a long time, and it's going to be, you know, 9 days. That is not the banner. Again, that's just the event itself. So it's going to last a long time. And yeah, it's really nice. So that's all I have to say about the events. I'm really looking forward to the actual, you know, showcase where we get the banner and everything, and we can see the units, because I really want to see whether that Siren is pullable or not. If she's an adventurer and pullable, I may just have to spend some warm for her. Also, is it going to be limited, or is it not going to be limited if there is a showcase? That is another big question, because we don't really know. We have no idea yet, so we're gonna have to just wait and see, I guess. Also, there were 2 other images, Datamine. I just want to show them off. First of all, is it's like a dining hall or something. I believe this was showed off in a different adventure story. I think Ellie or something. I don't know, someone else's story, but I'm not really sure exactly. So I did want to just mention this. They might have like a buffet here for part 2 or something. I don't know. Also, this pretty much shows that Barbary is gonna get taken down and have nothing else to do, which is kind of sad. I was hoping they would release like a Barbary with you know, a dragon or something. I don't know, but they're not doing that. Anyways, the next event that was Datamined was about Astral raids. If you would not like to see it, you know, click off the video now, because it will be spoilers for the next raid boss in Astral raids. You know, you have been forewarned. The next raid boss in Astral raids is Fraganoth. Yes, he's back, boys. Fraganoth is back. I cannot believe it. He's finally back. I think Chris actually predicted this to happen. So wow, absolute poggers, Astral Raids. And their Astral Raids are actually really difficult. You know, the Master Challenge at least, or not challenge, but like the Master difficulty at least. So this is going to be a lot of fun fighting Fraganoth, because he was actually the toughest raid boss, you know, in the entire game up to that point. Well, not up to that point, but he was the first one. But, you know, the toughest raid boss I feel like we've had. That might just be because our adventurers were, you know, low leveled or whatever, and that was the first event. But I feel like that was a really fun event. That was actually the most fun in a raid event that I've ever had. So gonna really look forward to you know, tail target the memes. They've already started on Reddit, so it's gonna be a lot of fun doing this. And like I said, I'm really looking forward to Fraganoth. I really hope they actually bring back the normal Fraganoth events, because a lot of people missed Pele. Granted, Erasmus is out now, but I believe Pele is a better dragon, as well as Celery's normal form. And we just had Summer Celery, so why not bring back, you know, Fraganoth or something. Also, I'm interested, what is this Astral Raid gonna drop? Is it gonna drop strength augments, HP augments, or what? Are they gonna release the dragon augments and the, I believe, weapon, right? We don't have the weapon ones. I think we just have Wormprint adventure ones right now. So interested to see what augments they're going to drop. I do need to finish out my Void shop, or not the Void shop, sorry, the Astral Raid shop. I have like one augment left because I went and completed the other difficulties for the Astral Raids. But yeah, that's going to be everything in this Datamine. Let me know what you guys think about the event. Are you excited for part 2? Who do you think is going to be in the Summon Showcase? In the Summon Showcase, I might as well make some predictions right now. I do think it's going to be Summer Luca, Summer Verica, and Summer Siren, and then with Dragon Siren also on Raid Up. I feel like that would be that'd make a lot of sense. I don't think they're going to release Ellie. But they might do, you know, a 360 turn around and release Ellie. Who really knows? We'll have to see. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Have just a great day, and until next time, have a nice trip.